Imagine a thriving metropolis rising from the arid Peruvian desert over 5,000 years ago. Its massive pyramids dwarfing anything built in the Americas for millennia to come. Yet this city Caral harbored a profound enigma, a society that erected monumental wonders without the scars of warfare, without kings or armies, only to vanish into silence, leaving behind echoes of a forgotten harmony that challenges everything we know about the birth of civilization. In the shadow of the Andes, where the Super River carves through the barren valley, the story of Caral begins around 3000 BC. This was an era when humanity elsewhere was just grasping the rudiments of urban life, but here, in what is now northern Peru, something extraordinary unfolded. The people of Caral, part of the broader Norte Chico civilization, turned a harsh landscape into a cradle of innovation. They were farmers and fishers, drawing sustenance from the river's bounty and the sea's gifts, cultivating squash, beans, and cotton in irrigated fields that defied the desert's grasp. But their true genius lay in organization, not conquest. Without metal tools or even pottery in their earliest phases, they mobilized labor on a scale that built 6 towering pyramids, the largest rising 28 meters high, rivaling the step pyramids of ancient Egypt built centuries later. As the city's footprint expanded to over 150 acres, divided meticulously into upper and lower halves, a subtle hierarchy emerged. The upper sector housed the elite, those who orchestrated rituals and oversaw the grand temples, while the lower grounds teemed with laborers whose hands shaped the earth. Yet unlike the tyrannies of other ancient worlds, Caral showed no signs of coercion. No battlements fortified its walls, no weapons littered its ruins. Instead, the air hummed with the sounds of bone flutes and cornets, 37 in total unearthed from the site's depths, instruments that evoke ceremonies of unity rather than division. Trade networks stretched to the coast and Amazon, bringing exotic shells and feathers, weaving Caral into a web of peaceful exchange that fueled its growth. But beneath this serenity lurked complexities that deepened the mystery. Excavations revealed Aquipu, an intricate knotted cord predating the Inca by thousands of years, hinting at sophisticated record-keeping, perhaps tallying goods, labor, or even celestial observations. The city's layout, aligned with cardinal directions, suggested an attunement to the stars, guiding planting seasons and rituals. Yet as prosperity peaked around 2600 BC, with a population swelling to 3,000 in Caral alone, and up to 20,000 across the valley, is 19 temple complexes, shadows began to creep in. Artifacts whispered of darker rites, a skeleton of a young adult, skull fractured in ritual violence, buried beneath a temple floor. Human sacrifice, rare but present, underscored the elite's grip on spiritual authority, where blood offerings might have appeased deities tied to fertility and water in this parched land. The tension mounted as environmental pressures mounted. The Super Valley's fragile ecosystem, reliant on Andean runoff, faced subtle shifts, perhaps drier spells or seismic upheavals that altered river courses. By 2000 BC, the once vibrant plazas fell silent. Structures were deliberately buried under layers of shikra bags filled with stones, a ritual entombment that sealed the city's fate. Was it climate change? Resource depletion from intensive farming? Or internal strife over dwindling waters that unraveled this utopia? The absence of widespread violence points to a gradual exodus, people dispersing to seek sustenance elsewhere, abandoning the pyramids to the sands. In the end, Caral's legacy endures not in conquests, but in its quiet revolution. Proof that civilization could bloom from cooperation, not conflict, predating Mesoamerican giants like the Olmec by 1,500 years, and influencing Andean cultures for millennia. Rediscovered in 1948 and excavated by Ruth Shady since 1994, this UNESCO World Heritage Site stands as a somber reminder of humanity's fragile ingenuity, a lost empire that whispers warnings about sustainability in our own precarious world. If this tale of ancient ingenuity captivated you, subscribe to explore the vast tapestry of history's hidden chapters on our channel.